Ace Bailey, the number 5 overall pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, is set to report to the Utah Jazz this Saturday, according to the team. After a draft process filled with unusual twists and turns, Bailey is finally expected to join his new squad and participate in a press conference scheduled for Sunday. Bailey's path to the Jazz was far from typical. Leading up to the draft, the Rutgers guard notably declined to work out with individual NBA teams, a rarity in this day and age where pre-draft workouts are often seen as crucial for prospects. Reports indicated that Bailey had his sights set on landing with one of just 3 teams, none of which included Utah. Despite that, the Jazz boldly selected him with the number 5 overall pick, shaking up expectations and raising many questions around the league. Things got even more complicated after the draft. Sources revealed that one of Bailey's representatives had advised a top 5 team not to pick him, casting uncertainty over his draft night and future. To this day, the identity of that team remains a mystery, but the implication was clear. Bailey's camp wanted to limit his landing spots. When asked directly about the situation, Bailey remained calm and composed, saying simply, "I can control what I control. How they feel is how they feel." His measured response did little to clear the air, but showed his focus remained on what he could control. The murkiness surrounding Bailey's status didn't end there. On the second day of the draft, his manager Omar Cooper declined to comment on Bailey's future with Utah when approached by reporters. The silence only fueled speculation about whether Bailey would embrace the Jazz or seek alternative options. But on Friday morning, a ray of clarity emerged. Andrew Whitlieb, president of GSE Worldwide, which officially represents Bailey, appeared on a front office sports podcast and shared a more positive outlook. "He's thrilled to be going to Utah," Whitlieb said. "Obviously, it's an honor to be selected in the top 5 of the NBA draft. We think he can do a lot of great things out there." While Bailey's delayed arrival to Utah might raise eyebrows, it's not unprecedented. The number 1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg from the Dallas Mavericks, also took until Friday to report to his new team, showing that sometimes rookies take a little extra time before officially joining their franchises. Meanwhile, the Jazz's other 2025 draft pick, Walter Clayton Jr., has reportedly already reported, putting more focus on Bailey's arrival. So what if Bailey ultimately refuses to report to Utah? The decision would carry significant consequences. If he opts out of joining the Jazz this season, he becomes ineligible to play in the NBA or return to college basketball. He could still pursue a career overseas, but even then, Utah would retain his draft rights, meaning his NBA future would still be tied to the Jazz. Choosing not to report or play professionally elsewhere could allow him to re-enter the 2026 NBA draft, but that path is risky. He would have no control over his destination and might go lower in the draft, jeopardizing his earning potential and career trajectory. This situation naturally brings attention to Omar Cooper, Bailey's manager, whose role has been somewhat unclear. Many media outlets have referred to Cooper as Bailey's agent, although reports indicate he is not a certified NBA agent. Whitlieb helped clarify this on the podcast, emphasizing Cooper's role as Bailey's manager, not an agent. Cooper's focus appears to be on finding the best fit for Bailey's career, rather than just maximizing draft position. According to his Instagram, Cooper is the CEO and founder of Lifestyle Sports Agency, a company that appears to still be in development, with its website showing a coming soon page. Despite GSE Worldwide being the official representation, Cooper has been the primary spokesperson during the lead-up to the draft, handling interviews and public statements about Bailey. This has added to the complexity of Bailey's draft story and raised questions about who is really calling the shots behind the scenes. If Bailey is truly reluctant to play for Utah, his options remain very limited. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Jazz have no interest in trading the rookie, which means Bailey could find himself in a tough spot if he refuses to suit up. The Jazz are signaling they want him to commit and grow into the player they envisioned when they drafted him, despite the rocky start. For the Utah Jazz and Ace Bailey, the next few days are critical. Bailey's arrival to Utah could mark the beginning of a new chapter for the young guard, who has immense potential and a bright future ahead. The Jazz, meanwhile, will hope to integrate him quickly into their system and maximize their number 5 pick's impact on a team eager to build back towards playoff contention.